नागेन्द्रहाराय त्रिलोचनाय भस्माङ्गरागये महेश्वराय नित्याय शुद्धाय दिगम्बराय तस्मै नकारयेम नमः शिवाय मन्दाकिनी सलिलचन्दनचर्चिताय नन्दीश्वर प्रमातनाथ महेश्वराय मंदार पुष्प बहु पुष्प सुपूजिताय तस्मै मकारये नमः शिवाय शिवाय गौरी वदनारविंद सूर्याय दक्षाध्वरनाशकाय श्रीनीलकण्ठर्बृष्ट्वजाय तस्मै शिकारये नमः शिवाय वशिष्ठकुम्भोधव गौतमराय मुनीन्द्रदेवर्चित्तशेखराय चन्द्रार्कवैश्वरनलोचनाय तस्मै वकारये नमः शिवाय यक्षस्वरूपाय जटाधराय पिनाकहस्ताय सनातनाय दिव्याय देवाय दिगम्बराय तस्मै यकारये नमः शिवाय पञ्चाक्षरमिदं पुण्यं ये पति चैवास्ननिधौ शिवलोकं वाप्नोति शिवेन सह मोदिते शिवेन सह मोदिते जय शिव शंकर नमामि शंकर शिव शंकर शंभो जय गिरिजापति भवानी शंकर शिव शंकर शंभो ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय प्रभु नाम शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय प्रभु नाम शिवाय. Well, Namaste Ji and Sitaram, and welcome to Mandir this morning again. Our daily practice that we must go to Mandir and re-energize with energy and enthusiasm and perseverance. Our commitment to the goal of our life, self-realization, universal emancipation, by following the tenets of our religious dictates. What is the goal? What is religion? Self-sacrifice, self-abnegation, self-discipline, adherence to truth and countenance. That we must serve, collaborate with the sustainer, Vishnu Bhagwan, and all the incarnations of Vishnu Bhagwan and Lord Shiva. They all sustain this creation that came. And we must make that sacrifice to help others. Without that, the mind cannot be purified, and then we'll be going through life without any progress as a human being. So this is the key that we all must have in mind. What is it that is going to purify our mind? What is going to make us having the bliss and removing of sorrow in this lifetime, and distress and anxiety? And what is it going to destroy our abhiman, wanting to accumulate, wanting to, the abhiman is like saying, what I am, what I have. That's accumulation. It's in us. I am what I do. We shouldn't be like presenting ourselves different from others. And also we shouldn't be like talking how we are greater than others. And then we must be contented. This contentment is things lacking in our lives. And the most killing one of all is that think that we are separated from God. This coming to the mandir, where this mandir has no walls and no ceilings, it is our pathway, a straight path, a simple path, removing all obstacles to the path that we must have for moksha and our liberation. Isn't that so powerful that we have this opportunity? You know, the greatest thing that we can do is to come to the realization that we have the potential to rediscover that we are the gods and goddesses. We can lift ourselves from our fallen state, because really we are fallen. Fallen because in the beginning we were like the gods and goddesses. But over the years, over births, millions of births maybe, traveling on this path, taking different forms, and we have fallen. So we have to lift ourselves up back. And this coming with the spiritual masters, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, that famous incarnation who gave us the Bhagavad Gita, he is such an that book is such a all-inclusive that will give us all the answers to all our problems. Om Om Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Om Karpanya dosha pahata svabhava, Prachami tvam dharma samudacheta, Yaktreya sannishitan bruhitan me, Shishyasteham sharimam tvam prapanam. Oh Krishna, I'm feeling weak, seeing that all these relationships I have in life, the one that I put so much attention and importance to. But Krishna, in this moment, these relationships are keeping him away from understanding what you're trying to tell me. That I thought I came to this Mahabharata war ready for it. But when I see what it takes to really be guided by you and to do my duty as a Kshatriya in this Mahabharata war, I'm feeling weak. My mind is disturbed and my limbs are feeling weak. Arjuna, Krishna, this bow, and our bow is falling out of my hand. I can't hold a grip on life anymore. That, I surrender to you, oh Krishna, that you give me this courage, this wisdom. Lift me up from this stage of attachment, from this mundane life. And like you, Krishna, that wisdom that you have, give it to me. I surrender to you. I'm your disciple. Now this is a powerful prayer, and we have to do that. Because if we don't do that, we'll continue to be in suffering. And all that we'll be doing, trying to make a living and not living a life. Making a living is just, having a job, get some money, having a place to live, and having food on the table, making clothing, education. But better than that, Krishna, Arjuna, no, you have to come, and I'm telling you how this can be happen. That whatever you like is not necessarily good for you. But what is the Shriyas and the prayers? That the prayers is what you like, but the Shreya is what's good for you. I'm going to tell you, Arjuna, and Krishna told us so nicely. And the great Guru, Swami Parameshananda, told us the same thing. That they demonstrated in their life that their lives have become the scriptures. For us at BHARAT SEVASHRAM saying, Swami Parameshananda's utterances, the letters, the instructions that he gave to his disciples, his Shanghavani. What is the goal of life? Self-realization, universal emancipation. What is religion? Self-sacrifice, self-abnegation, self-discipline, adherence to truth and countenance. What is real death? Forgetfulness of the self. What is life? Self-remembrance, self-consciousness. What are real virtues? Heroism, virility, humanliness, and aspiration for emancipation. What are real sins? Weakness, fear, cowardice, meanness, and selfishness. What are real sources of strength? Patience, fortitude, and endurance. What are real assets? Self-confidence, self-reliance, self-respect. What are real enemies? Indolence, slumber, inertia, procrastination, lustful senses, and passions. What are real friends? Energy, enthusiasm, and perseverance. Like the Bhagavad Gita, these 10 divine messages were authored by Swami Parameshananda immediately after him receiving God realization. His Leela was for the benefit of the world. He came as an incarnation. He never fell. But through his Leela, his acting, to demonstrate to the world, through his life, how he lived his life, how he think, how he speak, how he act, he has given us the SANGHA Gita, and it's all inclusive, just like the Bhagavad Gita. Contemplate in it and you'll see it. Memorize it, utter it every day, and you'll see how transformation will be coming to you. Let us pay adorations to these great gurus. The Christ came, he did the same thing. Buddha gave up this family life, leaving the wife and children behind, and then he went to austerities. No, he didn't commit a sin. He went for the welfare of the world. And then so everyone who depended on him benefited. So you too, Krishna Bhagwan and Swami Parameshananda did the same thing. So let's do adorations to Guru. Om Dhyana Moolam Guru Murti Puja Moolam Guru Padam Mantra Moolam Guru Vakyam Moksha Moolam Guru Kripa. And adorations to all the great gurus, whoever yours is. And make sure that it's a realized soul, a moksha guru, please. Anyway, what are your resolutions for this new year? It's a couple of days gone by. Are you starting to weaken with them? Are they good resolutions? Well, your resolutions should be, God, help me to discover. I'm praying to you, O Lord. Help me to rediscover that I am that where you came from. Like Lord Shiva, you manifest out of that non-material place. But it's so powerful, that consciousness is powerful than everything that was created, that was manifested. Help me to rediscover. I came from the same place. And Lord, if you do that, then you will be giving my moksha and liberation. So these are the prayers that we have to utter. These are the resolutions that we have to make. It is not to go back to pre-COVID. That COVID is doing a dynamic thing for us. Let us take, for the wise ones, in all the times, like in COVID, the wise ones will see the benefit of it. But the unwise will be crying in sorrow and suffering and say, when is this going to over? Why this suffering? Why, Lord, why are you causing so much suffering? And like in the Mahabharata, so many were lost their lives. They separated, the life separated from the body. Krishna was saying, Arjuna, you think you have, this body is yours, the mind is yours, the intellect is yours, the buddhi is yours. No, they are not yours. Bhumir apo analo vayu kamano buddhirevacha ahankariti anme binna prakriti ashtadav. That Arjuna, I am your body. I'm the 5 elements, earth, water, fire, air, and space. I am your mind. I am your intellect. I am your buddhi. The 5 elements plus the mind, 6, plus the intellect, 7, and plus the buddhi, 8. Arjuna, these 8 things are yours. This can be found in chapter 3, I think. Go through it. I think verse 7. And read it up. That when I quote a verse from you, go and read it, do a little study. This way you'll be inspired. You'll feel like it's coming from a credible source. So you have to do also a little kind of study and a little human effort, and you'll get that God's grace. We're looking for the God's grace, aren't we? Well, let's chant a nice dhun or something. Om नदियाँ न पिए कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल, अपने तन का मन का धन का दूजों को दे दो ज्ञान है, वो सच्चा इंसान रे इस धरती का भगवान है. And the bhajan is saying, oh, learn from nature, learn from the river, learn from the trees, that they're to serve us. How serving, they don't ask for anything. They're standing there and they give. And the water is flowing in the river. Just like that, let our life flow like the water in the river, nourishing everyone as we go. And if we do that, then we will be gods and goddesses on this earth, because we would have given up our self-interest and do selfless service. Bharat Seva Ashram Shank. Service to humanity is service to God. And let us leave with that. Nice things were said this morning. Please observe it. Look at the ducks. Look how happy they are, having nothing. Not a home, nothing. No, not the basic needs. They have to look for it every day. But yet they're frolicking and enjoying themselves. Not like us, that any least thing happen, negative happen, we hold our heads and we end up in maybe a little madness. But no, we shouldn't be doing that. We're gods and goddesses. There's no place for weakness. That's the greatest sin. I leave you this message today and adorations to all the great gurus. Hari Om, Shanti, Shanti, Hari Om. Have no fear. You're not to be fear. You have all in you to be great, to be realized souls.
নামে থাকে কি